Hi 4-H, I'm here with my pal Jacob Turner from Washington County, and we're going to be interviewing Sean Tindell, the Commissioner of the Department of Public Safety.
So Commissioner, how does your job influence the youth in their environment?
Well, a lot of people don't know. The Mississippi Department of Public Safety is the largest law enforcement agency in the state. We have the Mississippi Highway Patrol, the Mississippi Bureau of Narcotics, the Mississippi Bureau of Investigations, Capitol Police, the Commercial Transportation Enforcement Division, as well as the Mississippi Office of Homeland Security. And those are our law enforcement divisions. We also do forensic science, and we have the Medical Examiner's Office. But probably one of the biggest things that we do to interact with young people is we issue driver's licenses through the Driver Services Bureau. So we do the learner's permit, and then you come in and get your permanent license. And so we're tasked with the responsibility of that. And of course, Highway Patrol is tasked with making our highways safe. And you know, Mississippi is one of the deadliest states for teenagers when it comes to fatal accidents on our highways. And so we want to make efforts to try to educate young people more about safe driving techniques and try to improve the safety on our Mississippi roads.
Commissioner, what are you doing to protect Mississippi youth?
Well, you know, education is a big thing. Getting into schools and talking about law enforcement, how to interact with law enforcement during the course of a stop, the importance of compliance and understanding that on the side of the road isn't the time to argue your case. That's what courtrooms are for. But also talking about safety as far as driving habits, speeding, how deadly that can be. Texting and driving obviously is a major concern. And then even with the Mississippi Bureau of Narcotics, going into schools and talking about the dangers of drug use. We're seeing more and more deaths related to fentanyl, which is extremely dangerous. You might think you're taking a pill that's safe, maybe you got it from a friend, but it could be laced with fentanyl. And we've seen cases where young people have died taking something that they thought was just a prescription pill that their friends had gotten, but it was in fact laced with deadly fentanyl and cost them their lives.
Now, to piggy off your first answer, you said something about driver's license. Now, earlier, you were talking about the gold star they are now putting on driver's license. Can you elaborate on that?
Sure. We now have what's called being Real ID compliant. It's a federal program trying to ensure that you are who you say you are. So in order to be Real ID compliant, you have to come in with your Social Security card, a birth certificate, and proof of residency. And when you get that, you'll put a gold star on your driver's license, and starting in 2024, you'll have to have that to go on a flight anywhere in the continental United States. So it's important to get that. We also have our Mississippi Mobile ID, and I would encourage y'all to download that app. You can put your ID on your phone and have a mobile version of your ID with you.
Commissioner, how has 4-H affected Mississippi from your perspective?
Look, you know, it's a historic program. And everybody knows that those that participate in 4-H are getting the building blocks to be great leaders in the future. You're learning not only about the pillars of how to have a good, healthy life in rural Mississippi, but also building those blocks so that you can follow your dreams, whatever those may be, and learn how to interact with leaders and hopefully become a leader one day.
That's been the Director of Department of Public Safety, Sean Tindell, and my Ambassador, Jacob Turner. Thank you.